Welcome back, everybody. I'm Blockchain Crusader here, and we are crusading through these blockchains every single day. Guys, the markets, I've been telling you, were not going to look too pretty. It looked like it was getting all fresh and dandy up this morning, right? But quickly after that, the market started to come back down. Bitcoin started to retrace. Obviously, we still got core up 68% today. We'll cover a little bit about core here and what's going on with them. But massive, massive move for core. But overall, the entire markets, right? Some of it has been green. Ondo, Pendo, right? Render, a lot of things were kind of green, but in the last hour, as you can see, everything has shot back down into the red. Caspa still only up 2.4% on the hour, but overall on the day, some things are still green. Okay, obviously core, we got a big old core bubble just about right there, getting ready to keep on pumping, right? But overall, Bitcoin did come back down, guys. So if we look at the Bitcoin chart here, guys, if you guys are just jumping in, smash those likes, hit that subscribe. I've been calling for a $55,000 Bitcoin, even though I don't like to say it. It just is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. So as we see right here, right, I pulled two fibs. I have two fib retracements right here. One from this low to this top gives us this gold pocket right here. The 65, the 0.618 and 65, right down to 58,000. We front ran this, right? We can see here we front ran and we came back up aggressively the next day. This dump happened on Saturday, right? Now we have pulled a second fib. You can see up here another gold pocket. Well, that fib is pulled from the top to this bottom right here. We get a gold pocket right out here, right below the previous 2021 all-time high, sitting between 68,500 and 68,900. But look what happened. We bounced off the 0.50 on Saturday, right? Or I should say Sunday morning. Saturday we had the big wick, we had the big drop down. We front ran this gold pocket, came back up and closed up here at 63. Sunday we came all the way down to the 0.5, bounced off of that and went back up. Today, look what happened. We came all the way up to the 0.5 of this other gold pocket, got rejected at the 0.5 here at 66,857, and now we came all the way back to the 0.5 from the previous fib retracement that I have down here, tapped it, had a little bit of a bounce, and we're currently sitting above 63,000, which I've been telling you guys is my first line of defense before Bitcoin keeps dropping. We do not hold 63,000, right, and we lose this 0.5 fib here. The next level we're looking at is 61,100, 61,200, which we've pierced 3 times in this recent past since the beginning of March. We pierced it once there, once here, and now once again this Saturday. But we have not closed below this point of control of 61,000 and some change. If we do, prepare yourselves, right? The fact that we front ran this gold pocket here, it's not looking good. It looks like we're going to retrace at least and retap this gold pocket. So if 58,732 is not the bottom and we don't see a hard bounce from here, 55 and some change is where we're headed. 55,000 and some change is where we're headed. So we will see if that comes to fruition, right? We're getting some choppiness happening down here right now. Not too good for Bitcoin. People are getting long, getting short, they're getting liquidated left and right. They don't know which way to go. And that's to be expected, guys. Oops. Let me see here. That is to be expected. So let me jump into the chat here, say hello to some people. Sack Nasty, what's going on? 10K inbound. I don't know about 10K. I don't think 10K is coming in, but it is what it is. Massive Bart Simpson head forming, potentially. French Toaster, what's going on? I say I bought 3K of Bitcoin on Coinbase today. Let's freaking go. Would you buy ETH at this price? Let's get right into it. Let's talk about Ethereum, right? Why not? Let's talk about Ethereum. Well, we going to 58K is my best guess, then back up. Well, I'm talking about 55K. If 58K is where we stop, right, with this gold pocket, then I'm happy with that too. But if we drop to 55K, get ready, boys. It's going to be a rocky ride. And overall, I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. By no chance do I want you guys to understand, want you to think that I'm bearish, that I'm saying, hey, the bull market is over. We're not going to reach 150K Bitcoin this bull market. No. This is just short-term pain, guys. This is short-term pain. I am very long-term about the gains. So let's just get that straight. But let's go on over to Ethereum here real quick. Let me see my Ethereum chart. Where's my ETH chart at? Let's see here. Oh my gosh, I got 100 million lines on this thing. I got to update this thing. Hold on. Give me a second here, guys. I got 100 million freaking lines. Man, what the poopaloop is this, man? All right, so as you can see here, hold on. Let me just make a new chart because this chart is disgusting. This chart is disgusting. Let me tell you. This chart is disgusting. Let's jump on over here. All right, nice clean chart. Perfect. Perfecto. Mi amigos. That's what I like to see. Okay, let's get some. Where's my toolbar? Okay, here we go. Let's get the range for this last month of March. March 1st, all the way to the 31st. Bang. Let's get some action down here for January. Marking out some ranges here, getting some levels. Let's get the one for February. Okay. So as you can see here, we lost the March value area low, right? We lost the March value area low, which is 3,262 bucks, give or take. We lost that. And look what happened. When we lost it, quick little line right here, just so you guys can see it. Actually, let me just get the parallel channel. Bang. 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 We lost it. We came down to the point of control for February. Look at this. We came down to the point of control of February with on this massive dip, right? Then we bounced off of it, retested the value area low for March, got rejected, and now we're heading back down. So point of control here is this next level of support of 2,928 bucks. 29.28 bucks. So that is going to be the next level for. Oh, we got Paul Sampson in the house. Says pull the macro fib from low to high. All right, let's see here. Let's get this macro. So from what low to what high are you saying? Are you saying this low right here? So we get the magnet ready. We pull it from this low right here to this high. Bang. We click on this bad boy. Oh, bro. Always coming in clutch, bro. Look at this, bro. Paul Sampson dropping the heat in the chat. Look at this, bro. Perfect, right? Not only did it come to the point of control here, which was already a key level, but look at that gold pocket for this massive move from this bottom of January to the very top of this massive move. Look at that. Perfectly tapped this gold pocket. Just said pop, pop, pop. Tapping that, right? So we just tapped that. We bounced off of it, and now we came back. We're below the 0.5 again, heading back down here to this point of control. We will see if this gold pocket holds that support. If it doesn't, next level here is the value area low for February, which puts us at 26.28. We start losing that, and we're heading lower and lower. So the question was, will I be buying ETH at these levels? Look, guys, I'm a long-term believer in Ethereum. I believe Ethereum is going to do very well. I think Ethereum could easily surpass its previous all-time high of 5,000. So that being said, would I dollar cost average Ethereum below $3,000? I would. I personally am not doing it right now because I did dollar cost average the majority of my ETH below 2,000, right? Throughout this bear market, right? I loaded up below 2,000. And in the previous bear markets, I was loading up on Ethereum at $80, $100, $200, $300, $500, $600, right? All below 1,000. So I've been averaging into Ethereum for a very long time since 2018. So personally, right now, I'm not looking to buy more ETH because I want to put some more risk on my portfolio. So I'm putting my some of my capital into some other altcoins. So, but I'm not saying, but Ethereum is always a good long-term hold, man. So let me try catching up here. That $900 area low, $900 area low. What area low are you talking about? Dropping that heat. Yeah, man. Always dropping that heat. Will Floki make a comeback? Look, man, meme coins are the first to melt in times of trouble, right? And I've been telling you this guys forever. Everybody's been dollar cost averaging and building an entire portfolio based off meme coins alone because Bitcoin is on an uptrend and they're just getting rich off meme coins. But I told you, the minute Bitcoin comes down and the house of cards falls, meme coins are the first thing to disappear. And don't think, right, Floki is a little bit of an exception, right? Floki, Pepe, Doge, Shiba, Kakini, right? Somewhat of an exception here because they've already been around long enough. Market cap is large enough that they're not going away. But any of these sub 100 meme coins, sub 50 mil meme coins, sub 10 mil meme coins are most likely not coming back. Some of them will, right? But the majority won't survive. And this is what shows you that it is the casino, right? At any moment, the musical chairs stop, and if you don't have a seat on some good solid assets, you are done, right? And that is the problem with these meme coins. So can Floki come back? Absolutely. As the market recovers, the OG massive big established meme coins will come back for sure. uh Levithian says, nice to see you online. Yeah, dude, I've been offline for a while, just been doing a lot of traveling for work, back and forth, so it's been hard. But yeah, man, I'm trying to stay as consistent as possible. 5 o'clock Eastern time is my live streams. Let's see here. Thoughts on AVAX? Yeah, let's jump on over to AVAX. I have a chart here for AVAX. Let me see here. Bang, bang, bang. Where's my AVAX chart, man? I'm always losing this thing. AVAX, where you at? Here you are. All right. So AVAX did something similar to, right? We had this massive drop. I told you guys that we dropped below $42. I would be looking for an entry point. Obviously, we had a massive meltdown all the way to 28. I did not scoop up at 28. I started buying some AVAX here around 35 to 33. That's where I started buying. We fell back into the January range. We're currently sitting inside this range right now. We tried to break out of it today. We got rejected. We're coming back down. So could we continue ranging here? Absolutely. It's the altcoins are now all highly dependent on Bitcoin. Where Bitcoin goes, the altcoins will follow. If Bitcoin pumps back up, the altcoins will rally. If Bitcoin dumps, the altcoins are going to melt double or triple that, right? This is the problem with altcoins. The more down you go down the list on the market cap list, the higher risk of your altcoin melting. So that being said, right, this thing is down here. I will continue to dollar cost average. Me personally, this is what I'm doing, AVAX, because I believe long term and AVAX is going to do very, very well. A lot of crypto gaming being built on it, different subnets, meme coin foundations, like all these things that are being built on AVAX are very, very bullish. I think it's a massive competitor to Solana, right? NFTs, all these things are happening on AVAX, and there's a lot more happening on AVAX than Solana. Solana just has a lot of meme coins. That's all Solana has right now. It doesn't have as a strong of an NFT community right now, from what I'm seeing. It definitely doesn't have crypto gaming. It definitely doesn't have a lot of these other things that are happening on Bitcoin, on Ethereum. Sorry, on AVAX alone. So the ecosystem on AVAX, I believe, is a lot stronger than Solana's. Therefore, I believe that AVAX is going to do very well, and I haven't picked up enough AVAX. So it's giving me, honestly, it's giving me Litecoin vibes, bro. It's giving me Litecoin vibes. Litecoin in 2018, in 2016 was around that $30, $35 for a very long time, just sitting there, sitting there, sitting there. And when that thing popped, it popped off to like 300 something dollars, almost $400 in the bull market. And AVAX right now is giving me Litecoin vibes from 2016. That's just from 2017, I should say. That's just the reality here. So let's go take a look at stacks. Let's take a look at stacks here. Guys, if you're not following my boy Paul Sampson, aka CVO, in the chat, definitely go do so. I'll hit all your questions here in just a second, guys. Give me a break. I'm trying to get through all the questions, going through a lot of different charts here. So just be patient with me. Make sure you're tapping that screen. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen, hit that like, hit that subscribe. And if you're over on YouTube, make sure you're hitting that subscribe. Join the Crusader Army, guys. Become part of the Crusader Army, and let's crusade through these blockchains together. If you're not part of my private Telegram, go do that right now. Join the link. If you're on TikTok, the link in my bio, boom, click on it. You'll see my link tree. Join my private Telegram. Stay up to date with everything I'm doing. Ask direct questions to me. And as well, you have any video recommendations like, hey, I need a tutorial for this, or hey, do a video about this crypto, I will do so as well. So I'll take recommendations from people in there. I'll also rate your portfolio. So make sure you're jumping in there. If you're on YouTube, the link is down below in the description. So let's go on over to stacks. I just made a chart about stacks just a little while ago. I also just had a price prediction video for stacks shortly as well. So if you guys jump on over here, go over to my channel. If you're not watching me already over here, definitely go do so as well in case TikTok is banned. But look at my videos, guys. I literally made a stacks video, made an Ondo, made a Pendo price prediction videos. Go check that out if you haven't already. But look, stacks price prediction. I made it a month ago. Definitely go check it out if you haven't already. So let's jump back over here. Nope, this is Twitter. Let's go look at my stacks. Where is my stacks chart? Come on, stacky stack. Where are we stacking these stacks? Come on. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Come on, man. I'm just gonna have to type it in. Okay. I gotta get this thing lined up. Let me tell you. All right, so here it is, right? We had another gold pocket right here from this low to this high. Got a gold pocket here of $2.15. Came down on Saturday, perfectly tapped that, massively bounced back up. Where this is the range for February. excuse me, guys, this is the range for February. We tried breaking out of it, got rejected, and now we're falling back down below the point 0.5 once again. We have a little bit of support here at this local bottom, this little daily horizontal right here of $2.45. We kind of bounced off that yesterday. We bounced off of it today. We'll see if that $2.45 holds. If it does not, then obviously look back for this 0.618, $2.23. It is golden pocket is lost. I'm looking for this point of control here down at $1.78. If we reach anywhere near these levels, I will definitely be dollar cost averaging and loading up on stacks. Do I believe we're going to see that? And it's all dependent, guys. It's all dependent on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin takes a dump down to 55, we'll probably see another 28% drop for stacks. If Bitcoin drops to 25, sorry, to 56,000, 55,000, yeah, I definitely see the altcoins dropping another 20, 30% easy if that happens for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin doesn't drop that low, then we probably won't see this. So it's one of those things you guys got to take a look at. What are your thoughts about Aptos and quick VeChain review? I like VeChain. I think VeChain is doing very well. They have a lot of sponsorships with the UFC. They were just on the UFC 300. They also are doing real world assets as well. So that's something new that people don't talk about for VeChain, but they're doing real world asset tokenization as well. Very, very bullish for that. And Aptos is one of those that I really don't follow too closely. But I check in on it from time to time as people recommend. I need to check in it again to see what's going on over there. Thoughts on ICP? Definitely gonna go look like ICP. What's your dip floor for Bitcoin? Yeah, my dip floor or the bottom that I'm looking for right now is 55. We'll see how Bitcoin reacts when it hits 55. If it doesn't act well, then potentially we can drop lower, right? Gotta drink some water. Doing a lot of talking here. A lot of talking. All right, let's jump on over to ICP, guys. Let's jump on over to ICP. Let's look at LCX here real quick since LCX is already here. On this big dip on Saturday, we broke all the levels all the way down to 20. We finally came and tapped that 20-cent level on April 13th, Saturday. We bounced back up perfect, and now we're sitting back above 28. We'll see if that continues to hold. This is all going to be dependent on Bitcoin, like I said before. But let's jump on over to ICP. That's the one that we really want to talk about. ICP, where you at? Where are you at, ICP? There you are. All right, so ICP here, as you guys can see, we broke out of this critical level here, right? This critical level of support or of resistance, I should say. It was massive resistance all times here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right after the 11th try, we finally smashed through. We came down. I was expecting a retest of this level like normal, right? $15 retested, moved back up, but obviously the retest came when the massive dip overall in the market came. So we blasted right through that, melted right through that like butter, came all the way down to freaking let me move this out of the way. Came all the way down to freaking $10.72, bounced back up to 1371, got rejected there and being held down by this point of control from January. So we're being held down below that right now. We will see if we keep going. If the market keeps coming down, then $11, $10 still on the line. We will see if we can hold support here at $11.79 if we come lower, which is the January value area low for this range back here that we're in right now. So we will see what happens, but obviously very bullish once we get back above 14, 15, which has been massive resistance, has not been tested as support. If we can get back above this level and enter this range up here again, very, very bullish for ICP once we get back above 15, 14. Once we get above that, very, very good. What's up with math? The little pumped 200% on this dip. I have no idea what math is besides just, the class of mathematics, but I don't know. What about Cosmos? Do you think it's going to reach all-time highs? I don't know. I'm not familiar with Cosmos tokenomics right now off the top of my head. So I don't know if we're going to reach all-time highs for Cosmos, but Cosmos should do well. Cosmos is a great competitor to Polkadot, being a layer 0 interoperability, injective, is built on Cosmos, Osmosis, DeFi layer for Cosmos doing very well, which should continue to do very well as well. Injective has been doing very well. Obviously, after this massive dip, it's come down quite a bit. But overall, I think it should do very well. Whether it reaches new all-time highs or not, I'm not 100% sure right now. Let's see, where's Cosmos at right now? It definitely could just perform very well. Sometimes cryptos don't need to, like Gala, right? Gala Games, I don't believe it's going to hit a new all-time high this bull market, but I still think it's going to perform very, very well, right? VeChain might not hit a new all-time high. I'm not looking for a new all-time high on VeChain, but it could. And even if it doesn't, it still could produce. It could still perform very, very well because it's such a low price. Do Bitcoin will Bitcoin go up? Well, Bitcoin will go up eventually. We are 5 days away from. We are 5 days. Look at this Ring AI pumping 70.5% today. Let's freaking go. Made a video about Ring AI earlier today. Uh, great freaking pump. So the Bitcoin halving is 4 days and 4 hours away, guys. Obviously, this means that the supply that Bitcoin is being produced currently, which is about 900 Bitcoin per day, is going to be cut down to 450 Bitcoin per day. That being said, obviously, that reduction in supply is going to create a shock supply. Um, are we going to see a massive pump on halving day on Friday? Probably not, especially with what's happening around the world right now. The geopolitical situation definitely has things very tense. And anytime there's any kind of talk about, you know, actions and reactions, they the markets definitely don't like that. So uh do I expect massive price appreciation on Friday when the halving takes place? Absolutely not. I've been here. This is going to be the third. This is going to be the third halving that I lived through. This is not going to be this is not going to be a thing. Let's say this is the second halving. Is it? This is the second halving. Yeah, whatever. Second or third halving. I'm not sure. Uh, that being said, it's not going to do anything for the price. But in the long term, in the longer term, right? Normally, Bitcoin is nowhere near all-time highs, nowhere near where we're at right now, nowhere near this level of FOMO. And then about a year into the halving, we see massive price appreciation. So we can definitely see that happening with Bitcoin as the ETFs continue to accumulate, as things begin to settle down worldwide, right? For at least 6-7 months, elections, the election cycle becomes to get over, right? This November of 2024, there's going to be an election cycle here. And once all those results are in, I could definitely see Bitcoin continue to appreciate throughout this year and the next, right, for the Bitcoin bull market. So long term, Bitcoin is still very bullish. Just in general, in the short term, are definitely going to have dips. Why did Bitcoin drop? Well, somebody decided to go someone else, and that markets don't like, right? People that have money in the stock market and in markets in general, people don't like uncertainty. People don't like that kind of stuff. Massive fear, massive drop, right? That's the fundamental side of things when it comes to just news, right? Fundamentally, they're still loading up on Bitcoin. Whales are still buying up some Bitcoin, right? Things are still fundamentally bullish for Bitcoin. ETFs are still buying. ETFs have been a little bearish, I should say, here in the last couple of days. Where is my ETF news? So, yes, here, as you guys can see right here, right? On Friday, on the 12th, we had negative outflow. So we had negative 786 Bitcoin were sold on the ETFs. The 2 days prior to that, Thursday and Wednesday, we were positive and Bitcoin was going up. We will see what happened today, the 15th. This data is delayed by a day. So by tomorrow, we'll see what the ETFs did today. Did they buy? Did they sell? Right? We'll see that. But realistically, a lot of profit taking. Bitcoin's at all-time highs, some whiff of uncertainty with the markets and the geopolitical situations, and people took profits and escalated into massive panic. We also see a massive dip or a 20 to 30% dip, usually around the Bitcoin halving, whether it's pre or post. We usually see this happening, and with the amount of Bitcoin price appreciation that we've seen here in the last 4 months since January, right? Since the ETF launch, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise that we're just staying hovering around this previous all-time high. Just price appreciation has been too drastic um, here. Should I keep my 2 billion Shiba Inu or make a sale? Dude, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your Shiba Inu. I don't know if you're in profit. I don't know if you're whatever. My strategy is if I'm not going to hold long term, right? If this is going to be a short term investment, which is like 6 months to maybe a year at most, or 6 months or less, right? I will, when I double up my portfolio or my investment, if I put in $100 and that $100 becomes 200, if I put in 1,000 and it becomes 2,000, I take my initial back. When that moon bag at that point, which now you have secured that you will not lose money, doubles up, I take profits. Whether it's 25% or 15%, whatever it is, I pull profits and I dollar cost average my profits out. Yes, you will not sell all of it at the very top, but you never will anyways. So this is a way to secure that you don't lose money, and at the same time you secure profits on the way up, and you make profits, because profits is very important. And most people just want to be like, well, I'm just going to hold all of it because I'm being greedy and I don't want to sell here when I know it can go a lot higher. And then they wait for this top. But when they're at the top, that's when the most FOMO is happening. That's when you think prices are going to keep going, keep going, keep going, and you don't sell any, and then it comes down, and then you saw how big it got already, so that number gets stuck in your head and you're like, well, I'm not going to sell here, I know we can come back, and I'm going to sell when we get there. But then we dip again and we dip again and we never get back to that level, and you get left holding the bag to the point where you're negative or whatever, and then people get a bad taste for crypto. So don't do that, right? Still happens to me sometimes where I think something can go higher, so I hold it longer than I should and it comes down. But I've been very, very strategic this time around with, if I double up, triple up, right? I did it with Axon Dow. I got in Axon Dow, more than doubled or tripled on the launch date, right? I pulled my initial, I let it ride, it kept pumping. I dollar cost averaged some profits out. It pumped and doubled up again. I took some profits out again. Did I miss the 96 cent level all time high right now? Yes, I did. I didn't sell that. Right? I still have a bag of Axon Dow sitting there. I didn't sell the top. I didn't think that was the top, right? And it's come down massively since then. But I've already pulled out my initial and I've already taken profits twice on it. So it's a win, right? It's a win-win. RWAs are going to be a hot narrative. 100% agree, Zach. 100% agree that that is going to be a hot narrative, because real world assets is where it's going to be at. If we jump on over here to coin market cap, jump down here, look for real world assets, see if real world assets are in the positive today. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. But let me see here. Let me put this in order and let's go down to real world assets. Give me a second here. Where are you at? Right here you go. Real world assets. Overall down 1.25% today. But I think this is definitely going to be the next big narrative, right? We had AI, we've had decentralized signs. We have a little bit of decentralized signs with Axon DAO pumping, but decentralized signs still hasn't gotten his main attention. We had crypto gaming back in November and October of last year, which I'm sure we'll get another wave of again. But right now, what Ondo is doing with BlackRock is massive. And I missed Ondo at 65 cents. I missed it at 65 cents. I hope we see that again. Even if we don't, I will be dollar cost averaging Ondo here, below 80 cents. I'll definitely, I already have my initial buy in at around like 28, 29 cents for Ondo. So I'm hoping for a little bit more of a pullback here to scoop up some more Ondo, but Ondo's going to do very, very well. The real world assets, they're working with BlackRock on their Buildo asset fund. So I think Ondo is going to be huge. And just in general, anything with real world assets, as BlackRock talks about real world assets and real world tokenization, anything else as well in this space is going to do well. We got Chainlink, ICP in here. We got VeChain, ICP, these things. Avalanche also has real world assets. They've tokenized diamonds, and they're going to be tokenizing some other things too with Bank of America. So this is another reason why I'm so bullish on Avalanche. But overall, there's a lot of real world asset. Reserve Rise is another one. Proppy is another one. Let me see here. What's another good one? TrueFi is another one. TokenFi is another good one. Goldfinch is another good one. Let me see here. There's a few others as well. I believe PropChain is pretty good too. Swarm Markets is also pretty good. Yeah, a lot of real world asset cryptos. Relio is another good one. So yeah, a lot of different real world asset cryptos are going to do very well here. I think it's a very, very important next narrative. Is just right now we were having a wave for real world assets to pop, and then we got all this negative news right now, and the markets are cooling off and pulling back. But I 100% believe that once the market starts pumping again, real world assets are going to be in the forefront here. Please tell me I want some coins do 10x for me in bull market, man. I can't. I don't. I wish I had a crystal ball, but things can definitely do very well. I think V Chain can 20x. I think Caspa is going to do very well. I think Caspa is going to do over $1. I think ADA is going to hit $3 to $5. I think there's a lot of other RDS swap, right? RDS swap here. RDS swap could have the potential to 100x. Could have the potential to 100x here, right? Sitting at 13 cents, basically the Uniswap of Bitcoin. We saw that Uniswap is now under potentially a lawsuit from the SEC. A lot of attention and institutional money is on Bitcoin. This being a DEX for Bitcoin is very, very bullish. Let's see here. What else? Pendle is another one that can do very, very well. Extremely, extremely well here for Pendo. Very bullish on that as well. Wouldn't dare to say 100x, but potentially 20 to 50x. I don't see why not. Let's see here. Which is another one? Well, Ondo, obviously, speaking about Ondo, I think Ondo, even though it's sitting at a $1 billion market cap, I think Ondo can do extremely, extremely well. Easy 10xer from here. Easy 10x from here. Hitting a $10 billion market cap for Pendo, I mean, for Ondo is almost like a no-brainer right now. So those are just some, man. Those are just some. Markets down bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, guys. Markets aren't down that bad. This might be your first bull market or your first, yeah. This might be your first bull market. And in the bull market, usually we get 30 to 40% drops for Bitcoin. You guys are lucky. We haven't seen that yet. We have still not seen that. So, like, as you guys can see here, since January, we've been nothing but up. Look at this. Since the bottom of January, we've been up 90%. And then we just came down from the very tippy toppy, right, all the way down to where we came on Saturday. Is only an 18% drop on Saturday. We've already recovered from there, but like even if we revisit what we hit on Saturday, which was like a 19% drop from the very top, right? From the very top of 73,000 or whatever, it's only a 20% drop. Usually we see 30 or 40% drops in Bitcoin bull markets. So this is still very, very small drop. Obviously, it's kind of different now. We have the ETFs. The ETFs obviously prop up the market a lot and sell up. That's why we're as high as we are right now. But guys, blockchain crusading through these blockchains every single day. I've been here for a while. 30, 40% drops. Get used to it. That's what we see here in the bull markets. So 20% drop is literally nothing. It's a drop in the bucket, guys. These are just buying opportunities in my personal viewpoint. I'm not telling you to go buy anything. I'm just saying, honestly, it's the opportunities. These are the opportunities you got to take advantage of. If you haven't picked up an allocation in the bull market just yet, right? You missed all of January, February because things were just skyrocketing. This 20% pullback, yes, there could be another 20% pullback for sure, right? Could Bitcoin drop all the way down to 40,000? Who knows? Maybe. You never know, right? But that is a dollar cost averaging opportunity. But if you don't have a position, you would say, well, I'm just going to wait to that 40K. That 40K might never come, right? The same people, those are the same people that when we were at 16K for Bitcoin during the bear market said, well, I'm going to wait for 10. When we hit 10K, then I'll start buying. Guess what? 10K never came. They never bought 16K Bitcoin. Bitcoin's now sitting at $63,000. Right? Those are the kind of things you got to realize. You got to manage your risk. Sorry about that, guys. Got to freshen up. Got to get my mouth is getting all dry from all this talking. Stacks. I covered Stacks earlier. I covered LCX as well. Very bullish on those long term. Ondo for the condo. Let's go. I like that comment, Zach. Ondo for the condo. Waiting on 50K to 55K range to buy back in. Cheers, bud. Yeah, that's not terrible, right? But like I said, what if we don't get that $55,000 to $50,000 pullback? If we don't, and you never buy in, then what? Then what, right? So, but if we do, thoughts about Matic, dude? I'm very bullish on Matic. I think Matic is going to do very well. Matic is one that doesn't get talked about a lot. Obviously, it's the layer 2 for Bitcoin. I mean, for Ethereum. Sorry, for Ethereum sitting at 70 cents. I initially bought Matic somewhere around 54 cents, so still doing pretty well at 75 cents. I think this is going to do very well. I think we can definitely hit potentially $2 to $3 here. Why not? It's the biggest layer 2 solution for Ethereum, and the amount of blockchains, not blockchains, of partnerships that Matic has with Disney, Starbucks, and many other corporations outside in the Web 2 space are huge. So Matic is definitely going to do well for sure. I'm going to be doing a video here of Quant versus Chainlink, and I'm going to be posting that this week. So definitely stay tuned for that. Join my private Telegram if you haven't already. Hit the link in the bio. If you're watching on TikTok, go into my bio, hit that link, the link tree, join my private Telegram, stay up to date. I take video recommendations, whether from tutorials to just hey, do a price prediction on this project. Hey, do some research here and there. So I'll take video recommendations from you guys because I want to post what you guys want to watch. Also, I'll rate your portfolio, and I can do that in a video as well. So definitely go do that. Stay in there, get in there, ask me questions, stay direct access to me, get active, stay up there with what I'm doing. If you're on YouTube, the link is down below in the description of the video. Do that as well. And guys, yeah, let's freaking rock and roll. Join the Crusader Army in your Discord. I'm not in Discord, man. I'm not on Discord. I used to be in Discord, right? But Crypto Keeper and I have broken up. We're no longer working together, so I'm no longer in the Crypto Wars Discord. I'm just on Telegram right now. So if you go on over to my link tree, it'll look something like this. Join my private Telegram right here. Bang. And if you want to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, go do that as well. And if you want to go over here to Verified Investing and get the best course possible for trading, to get all the not just to learn how to trade, but to get the signals, alerts, entry, chart analysis, fundamental analysis, 2 videos per week, Mondays and Thursdays, swing trades, day trades, long-term setups. I run this with Paul Sampson. He is the leader on this. I just help him with fundamental analysis. But overall, it's $100 a month over here on Verified Investing. And the only thing I have to say about this is invest in yourselves, guys. Everybody wants to get rich in the markets, but they don't know how. They don't have experience. The best way you do this is by investing in yourself and investing in your education to learn. In this group here, I'm going to just show you some of the things that we posted today. Some of the things that were posted today. Oops, give me a second here. So just today alone, look at this. Just today alone, 57 minutes ago, Paul Sampson dropping in some setups, more setups, right? Dropping in some fundamental analysis, more setups. All of this is today, guys. All of this is today. More setups 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago. Boom. Those are all the things that were just posted today. And today was a slow day. We've posted a lot more in previous days. So that being said, you're paying $100 a month, which breaks it down to $3 a day, right? $3 a day within an entire month. And you're getting more than 10 posts of analysis every single day. So if you're breaking it down, you're getting less than 50 cents per post. Less than 50 cents per post. You're getting like 25 cents per post realistically, because you're getting more than 6 to 7 posts per day, and it's $3 a day, guys. It's super, super cheap. If you break it down and you realize the amount of value that you're being given in this service with Paul Sampson and myself. So go check it out. Invest in yourself. Pay the $100 a month. It's a subscription, and it's going to change your life, guys. It's going to change your life in the amount of education that you're going to receive. So if you want to, level up your game in the crypto space, that's where it's at. Thoughts on Solana? Yeah, I definitely checked out Solana already. I'll do another quick little jump over here to Solana. So Solana, something very similar, right? Of course, everything dumped, right? Where I told you guys that above 174, Solana was good. Obviously, we broke below that. We broke below the value below this range with the dump. Came down to $113, right? If anybody was able to scoop up Solana there, let's freaking go. That was a huge buy. Excuse me, guys. Now we came back up. We're currently sitting under the point of control here of 138. We're sitting at $136 right now below this point of control, which is not great. But we could come and retest this value area low of 126. If that is lost and we continue to head down, then obviously we're probably gonna be looking here for $99 to $95, give or take. This zone right here is what I'm gonna be looking for. Could we have a bounce at 103? Could we have a bounce at $100? Yeah, for sure, we definitely can. But this would be where 99 to 95 is where we get the value area low for the previous massive range that we were in back in December. And we'll see if that changes anything right here. $104 puts us to February, I should say the January value area high. So we will see where we bounce off of on the way down. But if we lose 127, 126, I should say, buckle up. We could be dropping a lot lower. But overall, very bullish on Solana long term. That's just the short term pain if Bitcoin drops. None of his targets were even close to that last bull market and got caught with a big bag. Fuego. That's not true. That's first of all. That's not true. And second of all, nobody is 100% correct, right? Sometimes people get really critical about TA, but TA it seems like a science, but it's a bit of an art form, right? There's things that are right and wrong. And CVO, even though he wasn't correct in the last bull market, he had a very different style of TA back then. Very different style, using a lot of fractals, using a lot of different other patterns. Right now, he's using volume trading ranges, which is way better. Pivots, naked points of control, very, very scientific, straight down, like hardcore TA that he, was able to learn along with his partnership with Magic, and they just developed a great TA style working together. So his TA style has changed a lot. His setups have been money because I've been following his setups. I've been following his trades, and I've been making money. I've been posting it in my Telegram group. And not just that, but the last bull market, this last little thing here about CVL, in the bull market, he quickly was able to determine that he was wrong, and he shifted gears, and he told people, hey, bro, I'm wrong. 100K is not happening. It was in December of 2021, right? And he was like, hey, 100K is not happening. We're coming back down. I was wrong. And that takes big guts, and it takes appreciation of somebody to say that publicly, because I know a lot of other creators in this space that have been massively wrong and have never come out and said, yeah, man, I was wrong. They stick to their guns and they continue to pretty much lie to their following, saying that, yeah, this thing is going to happen. Yeah, I am going to be correct. And they're not. So I'm not giving you any shit. Everybody has their own opinions. It's okay if you don't agree with CVO, but to be 100, he realized he was wrong, and he quickly announced it, and he was man enough to do it. So, and that takes big guts. Um, no, Fuego, yeah, for sure. You're just bringing it up, not saying he's a bad dude. Yeah, I know, I get it. I'm just having the conversation with you. If you were potentially here, right, back and forth, obviously not upset at what you're saying either. So yeah, Zen says, yeah, Paul is legit. Yeah, 100%. Paul's TA and the whole entire style and education has massively developed, like from the last 2 years, right? Since 2020 or 2021 to now, he's a whole different Paul, right? He's a freaking savage now. And it's just part of the education. It's part of the learning. Do you think we will fall under 60K? Yeah, falling under 60K for Bitcoin is definitely possible. Definitely in the cards here for Bitcoin. If we look right here, right, we're below the 63,000 right now. We're at 62 and some change. We'll see if this 62,000, the 0.5 fib here holds, and then 61,000, this other point of control here for this range. If this holds, if not, yeah, we definitely can drop back down to this gold pocket, which has not been tapped yet. We just front ran it, and this gold pocket puts us at around 58,000, some change, high 58,000s. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking that 55K is definitely possible. Possible or probable? Yeah, I think it's probable and possible. Anything is possible, but I definitely think the probability of coming down here has gotten a little bit higher, especially with the things that have been happening around the world. If we continue to see some escalation and some more fear, we definitely could drop down here, guys. As well, here on the monthly, look at this. Look at this monthly here. I don't know why this thing is all messed up, but okay. We've had, look how many months. This is the monthly chart, guys. This is the monthly chart, you guys. Since September of 2023, we've had nothing but green monthly candles. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Never in the history of Bitcoin have we had this many monthly green candles, right? In the last bull market here of 2020, we had October, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 candles, 6 months of green. We topped out, we came down, we had the second top, and we crashed again. Never have we had 7 months straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, six, seven straight months of green. Now we're getting our first red candle, right? We could get another red candle in May, right? May sell and walk away. Everybody says that in May all the time, right? So April could be a red month. May could be a red month and put us down in the 50s, 55,000 to 50,000. Who knows? It definitely happen in the next 2 months here. We could definitely see some pain with all the rest of April and for the month of May as well. So all of that is very, very possible. So keep that in mind, guys. What happens to altcoins if Bitcoin comes to 58K? Well, if Bitcoin drops, the altcoins melt. Every time Bitcoin drops a percentage, you can double or triple that for the altcoins. That's what happens for altcoins. That's why there's so much more risk in altcoins. I don't think so. That would take us to a long consolidation. It's very possible, my friend. Like I said, Bitcoin usually is nowhere near all-time highs or at any level of like significant pump from its bear market lows before the halving, but that has changed now, right? And these ETFs definitely want to buy. I'm not saying that we're definitely going to have a red May, right? We could definitely get a green May for sure, but we're definitely probably going to get a red April. We're definitely going to get a red April. We've had 7 months straight of green. I do not see us going into the green on April at all. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys watching here. Hit that subscribe. Join the Crusader Army if you haven't already. Become one of the Crusaders crusading through the blockchains every single day here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Crusader's wife is in the chat saying, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like buttons. I appreciate every single one of you guys in here watching, subscribing, helping me with those watch hours. We're almost fully monetized, waiting for Google, for YouTube to give me the monetization go ahead, and then you guys can become members of the channel. I'm going to have some special giveaways for all the members of the channel, and members on TikTok as well. If you become a member on TikTok, you will be eligible for some special giveaways. One of the first giveaways I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing an Arculus giveaway, which is a hardware wallet, cold storage. I'm going to be doing this to somebody that becomes my member, whether on YouTube or on TikTok. So keep that into consideration. Levithian is a Blockchain Crusader member here on TikTok, so I appreciate you, man. Your picture is being weird. Interesting. I don't know. Bro, should I DCA now or wait until Bitcoin to drop to under 60K? Look, man, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything's possible. It's frozen? That's so weird. I don't see that on my end. My end looks perfect. I don't know why. It's like gray. Let me hop onto YouTube and see if it's doing it. Yeah, guys, jump on over to my YouTube. If my TikTok is acting up right now, jump on over here to my YouTube, Blockchain Crusader. Huh? It's just TikTok apparently, just TikTok for whatever reason. So yeah, jump on over to my YouTube. I don't know what's going on TikTok right now. Appreciate every single one of you guys in here. Sorry, on my end, everything looks perfectly fine. I don't know what's going on. So, yeah, Ryan says it's TikTok. So, for whatever reason, TikTok is having issues. Jump on over to my YouTube. Everything is crystal clear over here. What were we talking about? 60K. Oh, yeah. So, 60K Bitcoin, right? 60K Bitcoin is potential. There's possibility, there's probability that we're there. But, dollar cost averaging is what it says in the name. You have to bring your average down. So you have to take into consideration, what is your average? How much capital do you have? Do you have a constantly filling up bankroll, right? Do you have a fiat job where you continuously save money and you can continue to fund yourself to dollar cost average down? If you don't, and you have a very limited amount of money, say, hey, all I have is 5K. I have no more money than that to put into the market. Then you got to be very, very strategic about your dollar cost averaging, because you're going to run out of capital, and there's always going to be more dips than what you can buy before you run out of capital, unless you have some type of fiat job where you make enough money that at the end of the month you have saved up a few extra $100 every month that you're going to continue putting into the market, which is extra money. It's money that after you paid your bills, after you paid the groceries, after you paid rent, after you've paid all your necessities, it's after you paid for money for luxuries, right? For fun, for entertainment, for going out with your wife, your kids, whatever. And then you have some extra money left over that is fun money. that is as one that you're willing to, throw away in quotation marks. Not, I don't think you're throwing it away, but that's just the way I would say. So yeah, you have to be very smart about your dollar cost averaging. Very strange. Not sure. We look into it. Head over to YouTube for a clear picture. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you sharing. Somebody just smash that subscribe, baby. Sonia, thank you for joining Crusader Army, baby. Let's freaking go. Welcome to the Crusader Army. Let's go. Let's crusade through these blockchains together. I love it. I love it. I love to hear that zoom just coming on here. Let's get it. Appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in. How are we feeling? A pump or dump at the moment? I think we're potentially gonna drop lower. The stock market is still looking shaky, right? There's still a lot of talks about escalations around the world. So that being said, I definitely think we're going to see some more drops down to the downside. So yeah, I just don't see how we walk away from this situation right now. We just start pumping. Things are still very uncertain for the stock market, and just that's going to affect the crypto market as well. Even though we have tons of great news, right? We have news like this: German government backed with lender. If you guys haven't checked out my daily video today. I made a video today, major warning, right? Bitcoin warning. It was my cryptocurrency market daily update. I cover Solana, AVAX, Inu, Kimbo, and Bitcoin, and just some news that is happening and some fundamental things. Definitely go check it out. I posted it earlier today, 5 hours ago. Definitely go check that out. Give you a good summary of everything that's happening in the markets and what I think is going to happen long term. Another Crusader joining. Mason, thank you for joining the Crusader Army. Let's freaking go. Let's crusade through these blockchains, baby. Let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Thoughts about TIA? Hopefully Bitcoin stays down for the alt season to start. So for the altcoin season, Bitcoin can't drop. Bitcoin needs to go sideways. So Bitcoin can what you call it here, can accumulate sideways, right? If Bitcoin just ranges, let me see here. If Bitcoin ranges between the all-time high around here, then yes, we can see an altcoin rally and altcoin season. But if Bitcoin continues to head down like this, we will not have an altcoin rally. We will not have an altcoin rally with Bitcoin's price dropping, right? The only time when we see Bitcoin dropping and the altcoins pumping is when we see Bitcoin's dominance dropping. That's when we see the things running. Thoughts on ICP? I'll hit ICP here one more time. I covered it earlier, but I'll do it again because you hit that subscribe. See here. Where is the Binance? Okay, here we go. ICP. Oopsie daisy. As you guys can see here, right? We had massive resistance at this $15, $14 area. We got rejected here 10 times. We finally broke up on the 11th time. We came all the way up to about 20 bucks. Another Crusader joins the army. Dark Hunter, welcome to the Crusader Army. Let's crusade through these blockchains. Let's go. As you can see here, we ran up here. I was expecting a retracement to this $15 area since it was massive resistance. We had a massive breakup to the upside. I was expecting a retest here, but obviously, unfortunately, we got it with the same amount of time that Bitcoin was dumping. So we melted right through it like butter, which is not good. We came all the way down. We're holding support here around $12.12. If we can once we get back above 15.13, we will be bullish for I'll be bullish for ICP again. Down here, this is massive consolidation zones. Can we head lower? Absolutely. But look how long we've been ranging between $14 and $11. We've been ranging since December. Since the ending of December, all this year of 2024, we have been the majority of it between $14 and $11. Massive buying zone here. Like it's just massive support zone. Obviously, it's been ranging here. So I believe, honestly, long term, ICP is going to break $100 this bull market. So this is a zone here to dollar cost average if you haven't already. Obviously, not financial advice. That's just what I'm doing with ICP. Can we head lower? Absolutely. If Bitcoin dumps, ICP is going to dump even lower as well. But once we get back above this $15.14 area, we're getting bullish, baby, because this range here, once we get to the all-time value area high, is $26, and it's going to start putting ICP into some massive, Massive moves. Dude, I don't know why my screen is gray on you on TikTok. Everything is perfectly fine on my end. I see everything here. Let me just do something real quick. Am I back? Am I back on YouTube? On TikTok, I mean. I know YouTube is perfectly fine, but am I back on TikTok? Is TikTok looking good again? Yes, no, yes, no. Still gray on TikTok? What is going on? That's so weird. Wow. Maybe it's not for everybody. There's still like 100 people watching it here, so there's no way that everybody's seeing me gray. Same issue on another live, so it's okay. It's not just me, so it must be just a TikTok issue. Well, guys, this is a perfect time for you guys to jump over to my YouTube, Blockchain Crusader on YouTube. Go jump over there. The screen is perfectly fine. You guys can see me in high quality depth, and you can see my charts, and you can see everything you want over on YouTube, Blockchain Crusader. Blockchain Crusader all together. Definitely go jump on over there and hit that subscribe. We don't see you get in the info, get in the man. So I'm so sorry that you guys can't see me on TikTok. I don't know what's going on over there, but yes, I would appreciate if all of you guys jumped on over to YouTube and just searched up Blockchain Crusader. Actually, you don't even have to jump over to YouTube. Just go to the link in my bio, open that up, and it's gonna open up my link tree. As you're gonna see my YouTube channel right there. It's the third option. Click it, and it'll take you directly to my YouTube channel, and you can jump into my live stream over here on the YouTubes. Definitely appreciate all of you guys jumping over here, smashing those likes and hitting that subscribe and joining the Crusader Army, baby, because we're crusading through these blockchains every single day. Let's freaking go. Let's see here. I'll continue answering questions here. Gari Network. I don't know anything about Gari. Let me see here. Gari, not on the crypto bubbles. What is Gari Network? If everybody in the chat knows what Gari Network is, let me know. Top 7% today. It's a 9 mil market cap. It's below 10. Circulating supply is 7 million. It's a Solana based coin token. Let's see, what is this Gari network? World's largest Web3 audio and live streaming platform. Oh, okay. I have heard of this. Very interesting. Very interesting. A competitor in the social media game. Well, very interesting to see how well this thing does. 200 million plus downloads, daily on-chain users. Interesante. Interesante. I don't know what the token's gonna do, but hopefully that social media works better. We got another Crusader in the house, Berlin. Francos, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe and joining the Crusader Army. Make sure you're joining my private Telegram. I am not Luca. Thank you for joining the Crusader Army, baby, and hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the Crusade. Welcome to the Crusade. Appreciate every single one of you guys smashing that subscribe. Let's freaking go. Oh, nice. I can see you and hear you on YouTube. Let's go. Let's go. Bitcoin trying to break out. Bitcoin trying to break out where? Let me see. Let me see if Bitcoin trying to break out. Let me see here. Let me jump on over to my Bitcoin chart. Let me jump on over to my 4-hour. Yeah, Bitcoin ain't trying to break out of nothing, my friend. We got rejected out of that 0.5 up here onto the upside. We came down. We're sitting above 63 now. We had a little bit of a bounce off of the 62,300, the other 0.5 to the downside. So we'll see here which one breaks first, the 0.5 to the downside or the 0.5 to the upside. We will see. We could come all the way up to the all-time high, hit that 69,000 again, 69,000 some change, and then get massively rejected and come down. This gold pocket down here at 59, 58 is very concerning that we have not tapped it. We front ran it on Saturday and pumped it back up. This is a zone to keep an eye on because we're definitely going to come back to it. Can orange be a $50 coin for a piece with a market cap of 5 billion in the peak of the bull market? Oof, man, I don't know. I'm bullish on orange. Orange is currently sitting at like 40 cents or something. Orange here sitting at 43 cents, down 12.5% today. If you guys don't know what Orange is, jump on over to his Twitter, Orange Crypto HQ, right? Red or blue or orange pill. Orange is a DeFi ecosystem of products for help consumers and businesses manage Bitcoin and other blockchain protocols. I think this thing can do very well. I think Bitcoin layer twos, I think Bitcoin DeFi is going to do very well. Now, can it hit $50? I don't know, man. I don't know. Uh, I don't even know if I will hold it all the way to $50. It's currently at 43 cents, man. All the way up to $50. That is massive, massive appreciation in price. Yeah, I don't know. It's at 26 mil market cap. The market cap is low. Can it hit $1 billion market cap? You know, you just never know. It could be, right? It could be one of those ultimate gems that hits $1 billion. But even if it doesn't hit $1 billion market cap, if it just goes to 200 or even 500 mil market cap, which I think is, you know, think it's feasible. I don't know how probable it is, but I think it's feasible. Right, it all depends on how much Bitcoin DeFi adoption we actually see in this next market. So let's definitely. I'm very bullish on it. Crusader's wife says 26 Crusaders and only 3 likes. Come on, people. He's putting in the work. Show some love. Come on, guys. Let's fix this. Let's fix this. Don't upset the wife. If the wife is upset, I can't live stream anymore. Right? If the wife is upset, if she doesn't see the likes, she's not gonna let me hang out with you guys and stream. So definitely smash those likes, guys. Smash those likes. Let's get the likes flowing in here. It tells YouTube, hey, this guy's doing a good job. More people should be joining the Crusader Army. More people should be learning here. Definitely, definitely do that. Do me that favor, please. Smash those likes. Do you think that Bitcoin will back down between 59 and 55 and then start the bull run? Yeah, the bull run is still intact. Even if we drop down to 55, 54, whatever, the bull market is still on the up and up. The bull market is not going away. We're not canceling and we're not entering a bear market. We definitely still going. Do you know if we are oversold on Bitcoin? Let's see here. Let me join on over here. Let me see. Where is my nope. So no, currently we are not oversold on the 4 hour. We are not oversold on the daily. Let me see here. Nope, still not oversold on the daily either. Still has lots of room to drop, even though we had a bit of a reversal signal. This doesn't really mean too much just yet here on Chart Prime. We still have more room to come down before we get oversold. So, yeah, guys, not oversold. Make sure you guys are smashing those likes, guys. Make sure you guys are smashing those likes. I don't want to see the wife upset here. I don't want to see the wife upset. Thoughts on Shiba, Doge, and Pepe? Those are all established meme coins. They're all going to come back at some point when the bull market continues to run. But in the meantime, until Bitcoin doesn't figure itself out and the altcoins don't get reestablished, I would stay away from meme coins. Unless you're establishing a dollar cost averaging position in these established Shiba, Doge, Pepe, Bank, cock inu, whatever, you're establishing a dollar cost averaging position. Obviously, not telling you to go do that, but I'm just saying that's understandable. But anything else, any other crazy like low cap meme coin is just not the moment right now. ETFs will not let Bitcoin go to get to 55K. If it happens, they're going to buy all of it. I hope you're right. But at the same time, I know that they want to buy cheaper. They definitely want to buy cheaper, and they launched the ETFs around the what we ran up to when the ETFs launched. We ran up to 49. Yeah, we ran up to 49 right here, and we dropped all the way down to 38. So look at this. Look at this crazy price action. When the ETFs launched, right, we're over here in November. This is December, right? January, we were in the 40s, low 40s, low 40s. Boom, ETF launch. We go up to 48. We have a massive dump to 38. And then since then, there's been nothing but takeoff. Since then, it's been nothing but takeoff for Bitcoin, right? Since that 38 bottom. So coming down to 50,000, even 52, 50,000, the ETFs will still be in profit because they started buying up all the way down in 38. So never say never. Anything's possible. I hope you're right. I hope we don't see those levels, but at the same time, I do, right? Because it's a massive buying opportunity for altcoins. Massive, massive. Guys, if you guys cannot see me on TikTok, if I'm grayed out and you cannot see me, TikTok is having a problem. Make sure you jump on over to YouTube, type in Blockchain Crusader, and follow me there. I am crystal clear on YouTube. If you don't want to jump onto YouTube itself, you can hit the link in my bio, takes you to my link tree. Open up the third tab on it, says YouTube channel. It'll take you directly to my channel there. For someone who's new in crypto, what is your biggest fear right now? Well, my biggest fear for new people is that they will panic sell, right? They got in potentially, maybe if they were lucky, they got in around this 38,000, right? Maybe they even got in around the 50,000 area, right? Bought some altcoins, not saying Bitcoin, but they bought some altcoins around this area. Bitcoin has massively pumped since then. Altcoins have massively pumped. They're in some profits, and then hopefully they're in profits. And then they're going to panic sell here, thinking that the bull market is over. They're going to panic sell, right? And then it's going to keep running up, and then they're going to buy back in at a higher price point, and then that's going to be a point where it drops how even lower. Then they're basically going to be selling lows and buying tops. That's my biggest fear for new people. Because it's just one of those things, man. Just one of those things that happens to all the new people here. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here. I appreciate it in here so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe, joining the Crusader Army as Blockchain Crusader here, crusades through the blockchains every single day with you guys. If you're not in my private Telegram, go do that right now. If you're on TikTok, hit the link in the bio. Go to my private Telegram. In there, I'll take in video recommendations. You guys want me to do a tutorial video on something? You guys want me to do a price prediction on a certain crypto? You guys want me to do a portfolio review? Anything like that, you guys can drop it in there. Let me know, and I will make content, catered to your guys' needs, because I want to make content that you guys want to watch. So make sure you guys do that. Join my private Telegram. Join the Crusader Army, hit that subscribe, stay up to date with everything that I'm doing. If TikTok gets banned, make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube, and Telegram is the best way to communicate with me. Ask me any questions directly, and just know what I'm doing, where I'm posting, where I'm going. So definitely go do that if you haven't already. And if you're not on you, if you are on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe. Every single subscribe helps. Every single watch hour helps. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys spending your time here. I've been live for over an hour now, and I appreciate every single one of you guys joining me for this crusade through the blockchains once again. But guys, I will be signing off here today. I appreciate every single. I'll be back tomorrow again at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time, I will be live again, both on TikTok and YouTube. Make sure you're here to follow me. And until next time, Blockchain Crusader signing out, crusading through these blockchains. See ya.